Hello everyone, welcome here. Today, we're going to play a bit of Far Cry, which is currently being very loud in the background. That's easy enough to solve though. Alright. So if I remember correctly, we need to push forward along this coastline. Terribly difficult as long as we can deal with that problem before it instantly murders us. Okay. Let's just keep an eye out for incoming evil. Well, they apparently don't want to rush me this time. We didn't spawn in until we got a little closer, maybe? That seems weird, though. Regardless, they were here and they got shot now. Let's swap to this vehicle. Its ammo is full, and its health is full, more or less. Keep an eye out for rocket launcher idiots. Rather unsurprised if there's at least a few along this road. Somebody's shooting at us. Well, we don't end up in there. I really should have gotten out of the vehicle and scanned the cliff sides from a distance. So I would at least have some indicator. Where hostiles were. Hello, survey. Welcome here. I wish you could move more than just a tiny little bit while scoped. Can't see shit from here. They are too far. Oh shit. some of them. Okay, so there's definitely a guy up there on that tower. I think I missed. Yeah, we're dead. Okay, we take care of that guy? I think so. Now who's shooting at us? Okay. There was a guy there who's now very flat. There was a guy there who's very flat. Unfortunately for us, we have a save with both of them still alive. Well, let's go ahead and push up here to the lighthouse and see if we can uncover anything useful along the way. Okay. Got a bit of a map there. Shows us where we are in relation to everything else, at least. It's actually kind of nice. We started there. We are currently here, and there's where we need to go. We just came from over there not too long ago, which means where we're headed is over this way. Okay. Let's see. I don't think I really want to give up any of these for the rocket launcher. On the other hand, rocket launcher might be what we need. Alright, well, we know where it's at. If we do end up needing it, we can try coming back for it at least. Let's see if we can cross this little bridge. gunner.
Hey, bite my ass!
We're lucky he missed. Takes care of that problem. Now, see if we can scout out any problems ahead of us.
There you are! You're going... Right!
Looks like quite a lot of excitement going down the way over there. That's probably our destination. Kind of surprised there's nobody on that tower. A lot of shooting going down over there. I'd really like to get over on top of that hill, but I don't think it's going to be easy. The hang glider won't get me over there for sure. So, we would probably don't want to swap out the shotgun for the rocket launcher. No? We're definitely not swapping out the sniper rifle. That's just too useful. Yeah, I think we're keeping what we've got for guns. Okay, let's go ahead and ride the hang glider across. And let's see if we can land somewhere on a slope here.
This is the outer perimeter of the archives. Try to get past the battle and into the main building itself.
This is in no way going to work, but you never know, maybe it will actually work. No, don't slide down. Damn it. Come on. Swim up. Okay. Hopefully, there are no sharks or anything out here. This is probably not going to be useful. If I had to guess, there won't be any way to get up around the back. Oh well. This plain old Far Cry 1, yep. The only things that have been done to it are a couple of minor tweaks to make it run better on modern systems. But no rebalancing or anything like that. Except apparently the patch that's on Steam has an issue where enemies can see you through certain walls. and shoot you through said walls. And so this has a fix for that. Okay, we're going in a direction that is never going to get us anywhere useful. Unfortunately. But anyway. So apparently they released a patch that fixed some issues with the multiplayer service they used to use going down. Or something. Not entirely sure what all. And at the same time broke the AI. And then instead of going and fixing that, they just didn't. Oh well. Yeah, I had never played this one before either. It turns out there's a fairly good reason for that. Namely, it is very much a shooter of the era. And it is quite unlike any of the other Far Cry's I've ever played. It's certainly not bad. But it also is quite difficult. You do not have any kind of regenerating health or anything like that. The checkpoints are fairly generous, thank goodness. Okay. So there is an enemy not too far in front of us. I'm not sure what kind it is. It sounds large. Yeah. There it is. It's one of those big rocket guys. And it sees us. And we took it down, thankfully, without too much damage. Well, we definitely took more damage than I would really like to have taken. Yeah. Okay, we just got a quick save, that's good. Auto save, whatever. Yeah, it does have, like I said, it does have quite generous checkpoints. With auto saves as you go. So it's not nearly as brutal as it could be. But also stealth is non-trivial. Enemies are very good at spotting you, even on relatively low difficulties. It makes Far Cry 2's stealth look easy and reasonable. This first playthrough, yep. Okay, I'm not sure why these guys aren't being marked. Okay, I'm pretty sure this building is where we need to go. Oh, hell yeah, armor. Clearly, as I have been a very good boy, the universe has chosen to reward me. Okay, at least there's nobody in that tower ready to shoot me. There just looks like an osprey behind that. Okay. Alright. Is there anything else I can see from a different angle here? Don't think so. No. I don't think it's worth trying to snipe anybody down there right now. I think we'll hold off on that. So I think we'll just head more or less straight that way. Try to avoid taking too much damage along the route. What I was going to say is that we'll try to avoid running into that group of mutants. Yeah, if we go that way, it's going to be bad. So I think we can take... I think this road is the one we saw below us. So if we just follow this around, we should end up lower. Okay, now the real question is, do I want to follow that around or do I want to follow this ridge line? I think we'll go for the ridge line first, and if we run out of... Okay, this looks like we're going to get to where we want to go. Okay. definitely heard that. Now, don't see anyone else outside around there, except these guys over here. And it looks like they're using riot shields. Yeah, no. Hey, that's bullshit. Your head was sticking above the edge of that shield and I sniped it. Alright, well that's going to be a fun problem to deal with. And we definitely can't approach from this direction, it looks like. Yeah, that'll be too steep to climb, I can guarantee it. Which means we're going to have to go around and through the front, which I was hoping not to do. Oh well. Oh well. Yep. Yeah, damn it. That's really not good. We still have our armor at least. I'd like to register a complaint. Can't see shit. many shots did I have to pump into his head? And there's one I missed marking. Okay. Well, that's enough. Alright, where are we? Okay, I know where we're at now. And when we are, for that matter. Which is even more important. Give me that armor. Hell yeah. Alright. Damn it. Okay, that problem's taken care of. The only other guys we were able to successfully snipe were the scientists. Because the other idiots had shields that blocked them from being sniped appropriately. The V-22's taken off. With scientists in it. Not sure if that was a good thing or not. Or if it matters at all. Okay, unfortunately we pretty much have to follow the road, it looks like. There's not really any vehicles we can grab. Okay. Well, we got to cross that bridge. It's got 3 rocket shooters on it. Not sure what I'm going to do about that. I don't know if there really is anything I can do other than just try to shoot them from a distance. Okay, yeah, the scientists booked it in the V-22. We took care of the guy on the mounted gun on the roof. There's definitely no way we can make it up any of those cliffs. So the other solution is to go around the other way. At least this time we didn't lose a whole bunch of our health to fall damage. Yet. So I'm not sure where that one that attacked us came from. Maybe it's that yellow marker over there? You would have thought I would have spotted that. Okay. There's one on the bridge. There's one over here somewhere. And I don't know where the third one got off to. All right. Thought I heard a growl. I did. Okay. Goodbye, armor. You will be missed. None of them are currently on that bridge. They're all like right over here somewhere. Just deeply distressing to me. Okay. There's the bridge boy. Can't hear myself think. There we go. All right. A not insignificant reason why I kept... Okay, that's a lot of assault rifles just laying on the ground. Why I kept that sniper rifle is that it does a lot of damage. There's yet another rocket launcher. That's got to be a rocket launcher enemy clipping through the wall. Alright. We could use the grenade launcher on this thing.
This is the main building. Val is somewhere inside. Good luck finding her.
Where'd all those guards that were lined up out here go?
Go, go, go! Forget the damn control center. It's been completely overrun. Screw this noise. I'm out of here.
Go back! Protect the scientists! Hurry up, people!
Weird. Seems like everybody left. Ammo. Full health, full armor. All the different ammo types you could ever want. Except apparently the MP5 ammo. Oh well. We're full up on shotguns, so that's good. And we didn't have to fight those guards that we were worried about.
Val should be somewhere in this complex.
Yeah, but there's not much left of this place.
Then you don't have a lot to search, do you? That complex is where they stored a bunch of old test subjects. If one of those things finds Val before you do, she's dead.
Right, I'm moving.
All right, now we have the good old classic crawl through corridors while shooting things that kill you way too quickly.
I think I just found one of your test subjects.
Really? Invisible enemies? That's bullshit. Okay, apparently need a card to go forward. Fun. I don't like that it stopped growling. It sounds like it's right over there in that corner. Whether it actually is or not is a whole different story. There it is. Alright. That is total bullshit.
Val should be somewhere in this
Like, what am I supposed to do about invisible enemies I can't see? Okay, at least I can mark them if I can get a view of them.
I think I just found one of your test subjects.
Okay, that one went down a lot faster than it the first time. Now that I knew exactly where it was. Sounds like there's two of them in here. Okay. Got the second one marked. I think it's just because it's marked doesn't mean I can see the damn thing. It just means I know roughly where it is. I do have, quote, night vision goggles, end quote. I don't remember what button they were on, though. Okay. That works. Because it makes total sense that they would make everything green and enemies not green. Alright. Still rather bullshit, but at least we can deal with them now.
It's him! You're dead! I'm gonna shoot you in the face! Suck on this!
Rock! Get over here, damn it! You can't hold I've got my own problems right now!
Bite my ass!
Stop moving, damn it.
More of this! I got more of this! I'm gonna take you out! Are you okay? It's all over for you, chump! You're gonna wish you were dead! You want some? Screw you, buddy!
Okay, I think I killed that one. Looks kind of like it. Alright, we do need to be very careful about our battery. It looks like that slowly regenerates over time. Emphasis on slowly.
Be careful. There's some strange stuff down there, and I don't know a damn thing about most of it.
All right. Now. Surely this isn't just a dead-end room, is it? No. I don't want to drop down here, but it looks like we kind of have to. Damn it. All right. Man, the shotgun completely sucks if you're not. All right. Wow, this guy's just really tanky. Yeah, he's pretty tanky. Damn. Also, I am very not tanky. And I am practically dead already. Where's the other one? Ah. Okay, we take actually a surprising amount of damage dropping down into there. Is there any way I can mitigate that? I don't think there's any armor around here that I haven't picked up. There is a health kit we can get. That'll give us a little tiny bit of health. But, like, we weren't missing much in the first place. Okay, there we go. That's annoying. Okay. Alright, we have much more health than we had previous attempts. We had much more health than we had previous attempts. Okay. We managed to survive, at least temporarily. The real problem is, though, we still have very little health. So, 1,000 subs, you say? Well, you can feel free to do that here anytime you like. Yeah, right. Okay. Is there anything actually interactable around here? I was fairly sure this was the way forward, now I'm having doubts because... Well, it's not like we can backtrack going back up again. But none of these doors open, and none of these keypads interactive. Am I missing something? Okay, there's a hole we could dive through if those barrels weren't there. There are physics objects. Okay. I'm feeling very Half-Life right now. Okay. So, can I tell where I need to go from up here? Not very well. Which means I'm probably going to drown with my little tiny sliver of health, and... oh well. Alright. Please tell me that there is some health around here. There is. Thank goodness. Okay, use button to deactivate security lock. Whether that was a good idea or not has yet to be determined.
Jack, watch yourself in there. Crow has dispatched several teams of elite troops to that area. They're there to kill Trigens, but they'll be happy to add you to the body count.
Yeah, I know.
Lovely. Okay, we're back in this room, except now the doors work, I'm guessing. All right. An elevator, you say? Surely that won't drop people down here.
This is Mantis team. No sign of Carver. I'm initiating a sweep of areas 3 through 7.
All right. Mantis team, report back as soon as the area is clear.
Roger that. Mantis out.
Did you see something?
Okay.
1 and 3. We're moving out.
That wasn't very nice of them. It does look like this is the way forward, though.
This is Mantis team. No sign of Carver. I'm initiating a sweep of areas 3 through 7.
All right.
Slightly bullshit
Mantis
that they were
team,
able to attack
report back
through
as soon as the area is
the door
clear.
at us,
Roger that. Mantis out.
but not absurdly so.
Did you see something?
Over there!
1 and 3. We're moving out. 2. Make sure this area remains secure.
Suck it down!
We have the tiniest sliver of health left. Add that to the tiniest sliver of armor you've ever seen. Hopefully this guy uses more armor because we shot him in the head mostly. Not really. Alright,
What was
well.
that? What was that?
Get in!
This game seems very binary, to be honest. You either get absolutely wrecked, you take tons of damage, or you take nothing.
Bloody hell! What the hell?
Okay, we're full health. But there's very little room between all the damage and none of the damage. Okay. We're getting back up there on... Getting back up there on armor, or at least we were. Or we took shots from that guy. Shit.
Take that!
Okay. You better not throw a frag at me. Damn it, how many times can I miss? Enough times for him to pop out and kill us, apparently.
You hear something?
No, I don't think he's okay. Also, the shooting mechanics are very clunky compared to a modern FPS. Takes a long time to scope in, which it's fine, I suppose. Even somewhat realistic. After all, it does take a little bit to acquire a sight picture. But also, it's not like a modern game for sure, where most modern games, if you have iron sights, which this game doesn't have iron sights at all, but if you aim with iron sights, then your accuracy is usually quite precise.
Okay.
Okay. It's a very 007 feel for aiming. Yeah, I never played that game. It's definitely, as I've said multiple times, a shooter from a certain era.
You see something? There he is.
Want me to play this one? Oh. I'd never played it. I'd played all the other Far Cry's up to 4 at various points in the past. I was like, I wonder what the original was like. Let's play Far Cry 1. And so I did. I'm in the process of doing so. And I only slightly regret it. Okay, I don't really regret it at all. It is definitely an interesting game. But okay.
Keep on guard.
That's gonna draw enemies from all corners. But it's not like we didn't know we were here anyway. Oh, fun. That's exactly what I wanted. A dude to the rocket launcher. Judging by the red stain on the wall, we must have took him out. All right. That wasn't very nice of you at all to sit there and try to ambush me, sir. What's my favorite Far Cry game? Probably 4. It's got its own issues, for sure. But of the various Far Cry stories, it is probably one of the least insane. of the more modern Far Cry's. Far Cry 3's story, well, going in reverse order from newness of how I played them. I've never played 4, never played 5, never played 6. I have no interest in playing either of them. To get that out of the way first. 4 is fine story-wise. Gameplay-wise, a little slightly more refined than 3. Which is a small plus. 3... Damn it. Actually, Primal will be next if we're going in by reverse release order. Primal... it's a side game. Damn it, we're back here. Primal's a side game. Oh, actually, if we're going to count the side games in, the best one would have to be Blood Dragon. No questions. It has to be Blood
Whatever
Dragon.
it was, it's not worth our trouble.
So 4 would have to be the second best. Third best Far Cry would then be Primal. Because Primal is interesting. It's not really the same as the rest. After all, it's a lot more melee and bow focused for obvious reasons. It's a little more silly, but it's still fun. Obviously, or I wouldn't rate it my third favorite Far Cry ever. Blood Dragon. Okay, Primal actually would have come after 4, but anyway. Blood Dragon, which came after 3, is definitely the best. No questions. It's gotta be. Because how could you choose anything else? You've got all the same exact gameplay as 3, except you run faster, you jump higher, you shoot harder, I don't know. Everything you can ever imagine, everything is cranked up. The story is off the rails insane, but in a cool way. It's being completely crazy and it knows it. Complete with mecha sharks and... yeah. Anyway. Miniguns. All the insanity you could ever imagine. Definitely not the most serious Far Cry entry, but also... now that I've played Far Cry 1 at least somewhat, probably the best successor to Far Cry 1 of any of them. Anyway. Far Cry 3... I just don't like 3. Its story... it's all so... I don't know. I really hate the ending. Both of the endings. It's like neither of them makes any sense whatsoever for the character to go with them. It's like you have a choice between new girlfriend or old girlfriend. No matter what happens, the other one dies. Or both of them die, or... no. It's just one or the other dies. It's like... either you spend the whole game hunting your stupid friends down to rescue them, and then you end up killing them all in the end anyway. So you can get new girlfriend. Which is really dumb. Yeah, anyway, I don't like Far Cry 3. I don't like most of the story beats leading up to that point either, to be clear. Far Cry 2... is quite solid, gameplay-wise. The weapon degradation system is annoying, but it's not a huge issue. You can work around it pretty easily. You just grab new weapons after every time you grab ammo or whatever. Whenever you refill, just pick a new mission or run past an run past a weapons shop, you just grab new ones. Every time you stop, save the game, grab new weapons, and so on. It does mean that if you find a weapon ahead of time that you haven't unlocked yet, you'll only be able to use it for a very limited amount of time before it breaks. Which is rather sad because very early in the game you get a multiple grenade launcher that you can only fire a couple magazines out of before it is too unreliable to use.
You see that?
But anyway. The story in 2 definitely exists. I would say I prefer it over Far Cry 3's story, probably. But that really is not a ringing endorsement of 2's story. Really not a ringing endorsement of it. More an indicator of how much I dislike 3's story. And then of course we have come to Far Cry 1, which I have not finished, and don't really feel qualified to pass judgment on just yet. Other than to say that it is very showing its age. Although it is not half bad so far.
Right.
It could probably do with being a little bit less punishing in spots, though. In particular, if it had been new enough to have regenerating health instead of health kits, that would immediately make it way less punishing for cases where you get unlucky in a battle, lose all your health, come away with only a sliver. Okay. Yeah. That's annoying. I really liked Far Cry 2 back in the day. I picked up a jewel case copy of it at Walmart, of all places,
What happened here?
at some point, and played a ton of it. Really enjoyed stealthing around. Definitely one of my most fun games at the time. However, when Far Cry 3 came out, I immediately picked it up. Because obviously I was a fan of Far Cry 2. And it obviously was what it was. Damn it. Again. I'm never getting out of this section. Actually, I will get out of this section eventually. But anyway, its stealth was much more forgiving. Which ultimately made it more fun because I don't like what's going on here at all. Hey, come back here. Where are you going? Anyway.
There you are! What the hell?
Far Cry 2, they can hear you reload your gun. And that's not just me saying that. I remember reading an interview with developers. And they explicitly talked, one of the developers anyway, explicitly talked about it as a thing that enemy AI would do.
Time for an ass whooping!
Did I mention this game can be hard sometimes? Okay, that guy's easy to take out. Anyway, they can hear you reload. The suppressed submachine gun was pretty loud still. You had to be very careful who you shot with it, or they would hear you and it would go wrong. And in particular, if you reloaded it, they would hear you. It wasn't terribly accurate. Although, if you wanted accuracy in a suppressed weapon, the suppressed pistol, once you got an upgrade for it, was perfectly accurate to any distance. The limiting factor was not the accuracy of the gun. It was whether or not you could get that little front post over top of their head. It was actually busted. Incredibly OP. And, unlike the submachine gun, it was very quiet. Really being a guy down there with a sniper rifle. Okay.
I got something for you! Fire in the hole! Ah!
You better not throw a grenade at me. Damn it, I keep poking my head out and I keep getting absolutely wrecked for it. You'd think I would learn at some point. Okay. That was the rocket launcher, dude. Now we have the distinct displeasure of being very low on health and somehow going to have to move through this area without taking a ton of damage. Good luck with that. Hopefully, most of the enemies that would cause us issues here are deceased in one form or another. We're probably just going to get wrecked by an enemy ambushing us from the side or something. But hope springs eternal. Maybe we'll make it to some health somewhere. I'm not even sure where we're going. I'm sure there's enemies all through those crates. The special forces have the keycard to open the door. Alright. Does this guy have the keycard? I know I found the keycard one of the previous times. Yes, he did. Alright. I wouldn't be surprised if there was health out there somewhere, but that... I'm just going to be happy if I can get out of here. Alright. Yeah, I saw a video on okay. I heard things about Far Cry 5's story that made me not want to play it. And then Far Cry 6, I just kind of assumed it was more of the same. But I saw a YouTube video, like, not long ago. About it. And that made me very sure of my decision to skip it. It did not look at all like anything that I would call Far Cry. And also, oh, whose video was it again? Can I get through that door? Because it looks like there's a full suit of armor in there. Oh, come on. There we go. Ooh, and health too. Hell yeah. Damn it, did I post that video? In the Discord? A quick search indicates that I probably didn't. Okay. Well. Anyway, I don't remember whose video it was now, which is really dumb, because it was a really good video. It's one of those multi-hour long, in-depth review, retrospective / whatever type things. Anyway. He had nice things to say about Far Cry 5, which I did not agree with. Actually, wait. A day or two ago, somebody liked my comment I left in that video where I said, how dare you say nice things about Far Cry 5? So it'd actually be easy to find it again. I just had to scroll a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Boom. That video. It's very good, except that he liked Far Cry 5. But hey, nobody can be perfect. But anyway, I agree an awful lot about what he says about the game, even though I've never played it. But it's like, I agree from a perspective of, I recognize those kinds of features, and I would strongly dislike them if they played a game with them in it. The kinds of characters and stuff that he describes. It seems an awful lot like a certain kind of obnoxious modern audience game that I detest.
Oh! What was that?
They seem focused on the other side of the bridge. For now. It's not going to stay that way for long, though. Could you stop oscillating around? Thank you.
Take it!
Fire!
Hell!
Yeah, I don't know. I hate modern video games so much sometimes.
Grenade!
Don't you dare throw a grenade at me. Okay, we're back more or less to full armor. Make that we're actually back to full armor. So it looks like we can go around that way. We can go straight across the middle. definitely go around, I think. Seems like a much better deal. Hey, they're shooting at me. How dare. Let's get over here. We have some form of cover. Knock it off. Okay. That was a bad idea then. Roger that. You know, as much as I kind of like some of the ones I've seen, the Marvel movie has done irreparable damage. The kind of quippy bullshit that everything has to be nowadays. Not sure if you can blame it entirely on Marvel movies. After all, were they a symptom? Or were they the cause? Strong arguments can be made either way.
Did you hear that?
I tend to lead in the direction that they're probably just a symptom. Now, it'd be nice if my screen wasn't completely covered with blood.
Did you hear that?
Okay, well, that was a skill issue. Ow. Ow. It's like right behind that pipe, looks like. Oh well. The last enemies have to be over there somewhere.
Come on!
Can't see him through that bush. At least not well enough to pick out what part I want to shoot. There we go. This thing sways so much when you're not prone. Which, fair enough. Most rifles of this type would be quite heavy to shoot unsupported. Okay, there's definitely still enemies around. And I have very little health. There he is. Or one of them is, anyway. Was that a rocket launcher? It kind of looked like he had a rocket launcher. And I don't like rocket launchers when they're aimed at me anyway. They're much nicer when I have them, of course. Okay, let's see if we can pick up enough armor around here to not be an instant one-shot territory. Ooh, health. Yes, please. The helicopter's coming back. Maybe. If the helicopter's just hovering over there, then we're good. If it's coming back, then I might want to go up there and grab that rocket launcher. I think it's just hovering over there. Because it doesn't seem to actually be getting louder. Not appreciably, anyway. Alright. Guy's probably got a little bit of armor. We might as well grab it. And that one probably has more. And he's got some sniper rifle ammo. To replace the stuff I used on all of his buddies. Honestly, I hardly ever used the basic assault rifle. I should maybe replace it with a rocket launcher. Further, apparently. Armor I painstakingly looted. Damn it. Oh well, we got a save right there.
Lost contact.
Okay.
Take that! Oh! Something for
Yeah, you keep running toward the enemy. Okay, not me. Alright. Sounds like the mutants are clearing them out over there, which is good and bad. There's definitely some guys down there in the far end who are most certainly still alive.
Lost contact! Grenade! I got something for you.
Yeah, we're gonna die here.
Flush him out. Keep him occupied. I'll get help. Get the hell over! Ah!
Maybe not. Oh, who am I kidding? There's still at least a couple more guys out there that'll nail me. Oh, actually, give me that armor. Okay. I don't necessarily like the upgraded assault rifle. That wasn't very nice of you at all. Because
I got some.
it you can't move while scoped in with it. You can move while scoped in with the sniper rifle. But you can't with the upgraded assault rifle. I'm guessing we need to drop that, make a hole in the floor to move through there. Maybe. However, we're not interested in moving ahead just yet, because I think I can get some health I saw what I thought was health anyway. I just need to figure out how to reach it. Namely, I'm pretty sure there's some on top of that crate. Yeah, right there's a health pack. I just need to figure out how to get up there. I don't think I can climb up it. Like, I'm pretty sure there's not a mantling system. If there is, I haven't figured out how to do it yet anyway. Yeah. You can't just shoot the hook and have it drop. Nope. Even if it did drop, I don't know how you get on top of the container, so I don't think that would get me anywhere. Don't think I can get on top of this partially destroyed truck. Unless I'm missing something. And I suspect jumping off the railing to land on the truck would take you fall damage, which is exactly what I don't want. But there must be some way up there. Unless the loot's put there strictly to taunt you. Which is entirely possible, but seems unlikely. Alright, well... Okay. Oh, maybe a... Wait, I think I figured it out. I think I figured it out. Let's go back over there. There's a bit of armor I missed somehow. Actually, quite a substantial bit of armor I missed somehow. Okay, I think instead of shooting the hook... Yeah, that's right. You can shoot the actual chains. Which I should have remembered. Wait, what? Game. I fully expected that you'd shoot 2 of the chains and it would swing down, but... Looks like you need to shoot all 4. And that gets me no closer to getting up there. Either... the physics are broken somehow and it was supposed to swing down once you shot some of the chains and not the rest, not all of them. Or, Because see, what I thought you'd do is shoot the back 2 chains and it would swing down like that. That has to be what it would be, because then you could run up the slope and get on top of the thing. But it didn't move at all until I shot all of them, so I'm suspect it's probably some kind of bug in this version or something. Oh well. I didn't need that health anyway. Is this game too old for physics like that? I think this game is contemporary with Half-Life 2? It's contemporary with one of the Half-Lives anyway. I thought it was 2 over 1 for some reason. Anyway, hello Baker. Let's go check this way real quick, see if there's any loot back here that I might want. Go ahead and guess the answer is probably no. Yeah, no. There was a boat, now that I'm thinking about it, in like the first mission, where if I remember correctly it dropped one side if you shot the one chain that was holding it up, and then dropped the other side and fell when you shot the second chain. Or am I misremembering that? Released on the same time as Half-Life 2? Okay. So I thought I remembered. I believe this is the elevator we're supposed to go to? Kinda want to go down here and see if I find any health. Indeed, there is a health right there. Okay. And that loads us into the next level.
Listen up, Jack. You've made it through the dockyard area, so you should be much closer to Val now.
I don't know anything about this situation. Alright. Thankfully, we had this conveniently broken elevator door to hide behind, or it would have been very bad for us. Half expecting more of those invisible bastards to be all over the place down here. Oh well. It is 10:34. So I should probably wrap things up. Let's poke around a little bit so we at least have some idea of what to expect for next time. There's health right there, just in case we hadn't got the stuff up in the previous area. Alright. Yeah. We'll continue this next time. Tomorrow, tomorrow is Friday, I believe. Yes. And that means EDF. Should be a good bit of fun. Saturday and probably Sunday are going to end up being Divinity 2. Monday will be Crab Champions. Tuesday and probably Wednesday will be more Overlord. And then next Thursday will be more Far Cry. Hopefully a longer stream this time. I've been saying that a lot lately, but I did not get a nap this evening, and so I am a little bit hosed right now. It'd be really nice if I could just sleep all night instead of like 4 hours, but oh well. Yeah. Let's see. Is anyone on the all follow list streaming anything tonight? Actually, it seems particularly dead. Okay. Well, guess we won't raid anybody then. Hopefully, I see you all back here tomorrow for some EDF shenaniganery. And I will see you all later. Good night and goodbye.